Here we go, guys. 2012 Ricky Bobby special right here. So this is a 2012 NASCAR Sprint Cup car that was built for Jeff Gordon from Hendrick Motorsports. It was actually his backup car for Las Vegas for the race there in 2012. So he would have ran this car if he would have wrecked his primary car in practice or qualifying or something like that. Take a look under the hood. As you can see, we have all the suspension. Brakes, Brembo brakes, brand new tires and wheels. All the suspension is brand new. We got our steering box. Missing our master cylinder. Got the air cleaner. Got the tethers, we got brake lines. All the specific suspension components. These cars are custom built, so this is a Hendrick Motorsports chassis. So each one of these pieces is built for Hendrick Motorsports chassis, so you can't just, these aren't interchangeable parts, so it's pretty vital that all this stuff is here to make sure it's a legit car the way it should have been built and set up. See the NASCAR approval marks throughout. See one there, one down here. There's some underneath it too. You get the part numbers for the front bumper. Those are spec'd to NASCAR standards, so they have to use specific front bumpers, rear bumpers. I mean, custom fabricated hood hinges. These are super lightweight aluminum. It's crazy the engineering that goes into these cars. Penske shocks. We're just missing the most important part. That's the engine and trans. This car should run an R07 motor. That's what they're running now. In 2019, I think they're supposed to be switching in 2021 with a new car to a different motor, so rumor is it's going to be a V6, so we'll see. So I should probably be able to get my hands on an R07, but for now we'll put an SB2 in it. Those are a lot easier to come across since Cup Series don't use them anymore, and Truck Series used to use them, but they don't use them anymore because they're using spec motors. And I think Xfinity still runs them, but there's a bunch of them out there. We'll make sure we find a Hendrick Motorsports one. That way the car is set up specifically like it should be. Here's the interior. We got our dash, we got our gauges. We need to do all the wiring still, but at least we have those. This is an actual Jeff Gordon dashboard. So it's built specifically for him. His gauges are in the places he likes them. Max Papps' steering wheel, 24 on it. Boot down there with ARP. We got a clutch and brake pedal, if you can see it down there. We got a fuel accelerator, gas, whatever you want to call it, pedal. Still need the brackets for that. Got an ignition box, some oil lines, transmission boot, passenger side window. That cup holder right there is a Jeff Gordon cup holder. Apparently his preference was to have that pink tape, so I guess you could find it easily. Track bar adjusters, you can see them back there. Sump tank goes up underneath the car, mounts there. Lines come out to the back for the overflow. All right, so here's the trunk. See the fuel cell. We've got our fuel line, inlet. Got our tether. Our nice lightweight aluminum brackets right there. Schultz fuel inlet. I got a gas can too. Back there you'll see the box for the camera. They're running our rear bumper camera during the race. It would have gone there. Take a peek down here, you see a 4 9-inch. We got a track bar, the adjusters, you can see how they go up through the car. Spring shocks, brand new brakes. See another NASCAR sanction approval badge. To find a full cup car like this that was set up for competition, body and all, is extremely rare, especially after they switched to COT cars like they are now. This car is $300,000+ to put together competition, so there's a lot of trade secrets, stuff that the teams don't want to get out, so a lot of times they'll cut these cars up and scrap them so that nobody can figure out where they're cheating, pretty much. But overall, the car's perfect. I mean, it has some scratches here and there, but I mean, it was never used, so it's not like it was wrecked at any point. It doesn't have any damage. Everything is brand new DuPont paint. One of the last few years is he actually had DuPont before they switched to Exalta. It's a box full of parts it came with. Some miscellaneous things. Mirrors, pads. It's probably one of the coolest things I've owned. The roof flaps. I mean, this is a damn race car. As cool as it gets, in my opinion. See down there's certain body panels they need to use, front bumper, rear bumper. Teams build the sides, they hang all the sheet metal, they build the chassis, then it's got to get approved through NASCAR. So after it's approved, then they finish it back up and put the rest of it together. But the bodies itself are hung by the teams, but they have to use front bumpers, rear bumpers, I believe the hood, deck lid. They have to get all that stuff by the approved manufacturer for NASCAR. So stay tuned, because we'll slowly be putting this together. Some of the stuff's hard to find, like master cylinder and reservoirs. That's HMS only. They custom fabricate that stuff. So I have to try to source that and find that. And they don't, from what I understand, sell it. So I gotta find somebody who has connections to get me one, so that can be 100% legit. Try to keep it true to what it was, what it should be. Not a hodgepodge mess like most of the cars out there. As you can see, I'm a bit of a Jeff Gordon fan, so it's probably the coolest thing to own as a NASCAR fan. And where else are you gonna find a Jeff Gordon Cup car just sitting in somebody's garage?